Alright guys, here we go with today's multiplayer round. I'm mainly just coming on here to take my frustration out on a multiplayer round. I just finished global. I should have slept first, but I mean I had, I guess, a respectable score, but it was by far the most frustrating week. Let me check. The most frustrating global week that I've had. Just so many shots that were so close, and then so many really tough breaks that cost me pretty big, so could have been so much better. Anyways, just nothing's going my way, whether it's multiplayer or global. Just one of those stretches right now that we got to push through. But here we go with Meikle and Max. Some stiff competition. I'm going to throw the Accurate Roll Sapphire, try to hit that sweet spot in the wall. The dark area right there, which I just hit right of. Still possible to ace, but that's kind of the spot where I find if I hit, I usually have a pretty good shot at acing. Somehow Max gets the par. This crapshoot of a hole. He probably ended up in the mud. But here we go with hole 2. Keep an eye out. I got the first 3 holes of Ikigai Springs posting, the Ace Eagle lines, so I'm excited to get going with Ikigai Springs. Probably going to take me a little longer to do the next 3 holes just because they're going to be a little bit more of a grind, but pretty stoked about the line I found on Ikigai Springs 2. Alright, we're going to go forehand, obviously. We're going to go Vandal. I'm going to take a little bit off of it and put a little bit of Annie. And hopefully it stays in the gap there. Looks like it's going to. Both of them got the birdie no problem, so I'm just trying to hang with these guys. 2 holes, 2 birdies for me. Me and Meikle are tied. Max has got to find a way to make up for that par on the first hole. This one and this wind, I'm going to just go light glide. It's what I throw most often on this hole. Pull it pretty much straight down, maybe a touch of Anheuser to turn it a little bit away from that tree, but I don't want to get out there in the water too much. This is going to catch the tree and not be very good, but at least it's dry. 279, we're going to go with the Accurate Roll Sapphire. Try to land it in the basket, but I just want to be on dry ground over there and have a short putt for Purdy. We got it to go. So did, well, Max did at least. And here comes Meikle with his birdie. So after Highlander Ridge, Meikle and myself are tied at 3 under. And I think it's Windswept Fields next, maybe? Yes. Alright, so we're going to put the top chevron on that bush there. And we're going to go big hyzer. Is it too much hyzer? Is it too much hyzer? Oh man, that was the height and the distance, just a little bit too much left. That one had me excited for a little bit. But we got the friendly roll, and hopefully we're still putting, which we are. 48 feet, we can make that. Alright, nothing exciting so far. Four birdies, tied with Meikle. And we got 5 holes to go. This one's become harder ever since the update, just because the tree hits a lot more than it did. It slows this down a little more, so I'm trying to go high over the top, but this is kind of coming down. But it dropped me within the circle, so I'm still putting. See if they can all get their birdie. Max does, and Meikle does. So tough win, but they're both able to get it as well. Par 4 coming up. A few options it could be. I don't remember which number it is. This is one of the tougher wins. I don't know if I should go glide roll arrive. I think the Sapphire has enough to get there in the air in this wind. So I'm going to try that. I'm just going to throw it high. Hopefully it comes back, and hopefully it stops by the basket. It might be a little long. Oh man, for a sapphire, sheesh. Roll. Got a nice friendly roll back towards the basket. That wind is tough. I'm curious what people throw. What do you guys throw right there in that big 4 wind? 49 feet. Got to be careful on this one. It's always good to peek at the distance even if you're putting, as those 48 and 49 footers can get pretty tricky, especially in the wind like that. And I didn't realize that Mikkel didn't get the eagle there, so I pull away with the solo wind. So I am taking my frustration out. Normally I throw the PD here. I'm just going to try with a skip sapphire. See if we can hit it just right to where it skips in. But usually, even if it's in line, it's going to go over the top. Almost have to go into the cave farther before it skips, and then you have a chance at skipping up at the right height. But it's always fun to at least give it a try. Max with a par, Mikkel with a birdie. So I got 1 shot on Mikkel and 2 shots on Max. So far, no mistakes for me. See if we can keep that up with this wind. We should be able to throw the accurate skip sapphire on a forehand, slide to the left about that much ante, just to let it come back through the tunnel. Hopefully this is getting okay. Got a nice kick off the wall, so we should be able to manage. Just had a lot more luck with that than kind of gambling with these trees over here. You never know which tree you're going to hit and roll back down. Last hole, par 3. Let's see which one it is. Nice wind for this hole. It's kind of my safe line and my ace line all in one. Probably going to miss left. Yes, I indeed hit the rock. Oh, okay. Good old roll feature saving me. I'm going to slide to the left, aim down a little bit, and get my birdie. And a nice solo win for me to end my night. Relieved a little bit of frustration. I hope you guys enjoy. That's today's multiplayer round. Check out the other content that's getting posted. Another beastie round with Westy. First 3 holes of Ikigai Springs. I'll post global rounds even though they were super frustrating. I'll get them posted once the event closes, so that'll be a couple days from now. But there you go, guys. There's today's round. Thanks for watching me play some DGV.